Hey everyone, this is probably my fourth attempt at making this video. I really don't have any plans today. I don't have any plans in terms of what kind of video I want to make. I really don't have any plans. That's not entirely true. I do have plans of stuff that I want to do today. But I figured I would make this video first to kind of talk over what my protocol is in a situation. For instance, yesterday something big happened. I was sitting on the couch. My mom was sitting on the other couch. We were watching TV, and all of a sudden we hear this really loud bang. And from the way my mom described it, it sounded like my dad had come home and slammed into the garage, which wasn't the case. What had actually happened was someone was driving down my street. They were going to visit relatives and ended up sliding and slamming into my dad's truck, which was crazy because in a situation like that, thankfully, we have an extra car, which I personally use, but now I'm out of a car because his truck is, damaged. So it's a matter of trying to reorganize the plan because the thing about me is that I like everything planned. I am a control freak. Hi, anxiety. How are you? I love to control. I don't love to control. I love to have everything in my life in my control. For instance, what I want to do that certain day or what I want to avoid or, things like that. Because obviously if you have anxiety or you have any of the issues that I do, you're familiar with the fact that you like things to be in your control. With that said, I knew that yesterday's accident, which was an accident, it was an accident, it was an honest mistake. I'm not upset about it. It does kind of throw off my week a little bit because normally what I would do is I would wake up, take my medicine, do my oils, go for a walk on the treadmill because the treadmill to me is amazing. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But I love it at the same time. I hate the treadmill, but I love it at the same time because afterwards, after you are running, I like to do a mile just because I'm just starting to get back into it. So I like to run a mile. And as I'm running that mile, it's just like, and I feel crappy and I feel terrible. But afterwards, when I'm done and I realize what I accomplished, I'm like, oh, it's the greatest feeling ever. I usually do the treadmill. And then after the treadmill, at some point, I'll go for a drive, which yesterday's accident kind of messed with that a little bit because now my dad has to take the car that I would normally drive while his is currently out of commission. So that kind of throws things off. So in a situation like that, what would I do? Because now I don't have a car. And now my schedule is thrown off, which as a control freak, I hate. So what in a situation would I do about this? I'm thinking, this is just the way my brain works. I'm thinking, okay, well now I have something to fill my time, but I still want to get out of the house. So I'm possibly thinking about going for a walk. Now, if I go for a walk, would be great. But at the same time, I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing it. Well, I mean, at least with the treadmill, it's like I'm home and everything. And it's not like I haven't gone for walks before. If anything, I'll probably want to take the dog because she loves going for walks. And I have 4 dogs, by the way. Four of them. I have an Australian Shepherd, a Pomeranian Yorkie, and Chihuahua. The Pomeranian Yorkie Chihuahua is 1 dog. I have a Shih Tzu, and then I have a Pomeranian Chihuahua mix, who's actually my Yorkie Pomeranian Chihuahua's dad. If you followed along, awesome. If not, totally understand why that's confusing. I actually did have her mom as well, who was a Yorkie. So that's the Pomeranian Yorkie and Chihuahua in her. But unfortunately, she passed away. She was very sick, but she was a great dog. So anyway, um, in a situation like this, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my day. Because as much as I would love to sit on the couch and watch movies all day and watch TV all day, I know that's not healthy for me and I know that's not good. So, in a situation like this, I think I am going to go for my walk. If anything, I'll probably go for my walk instead of the treadmill, just so I can get out of the house. But yeah, so maybe I'll take you guys along. I'm gonna get ready and then I'll take you guys along with me and then we can go from there. Alrighty, I'm going for my walk. If you wanna see, that's the damage. But thankfully he wasn't in the car or anything, so he was safe, which is good. It's a beautiful day. Like, it's funny because when I was inside, the past couple years, 3 years actually, is when this all started ago, 3 years ago. But when I was inside, I missed this. I missed just being outside and just enjoying the cool air, the nice breeze. So what I did was I took my medicine, I put some oil in my hands, so this way I could smell it as I walk, in case I'm feeling anxious or anything. It smells so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, big truck's coming down the road. So, it is a beautiful day. I'm enjoying this walk. Okay, so it is a gorgeous day. I'm sorry I had to try that again because there's apparently a lot going on today. I'm only gonna walk maybe like 2 streets over just because as much as I do want to be out and active, it just seems like there's a lot going on in the road. And yeah, plus I haven't walked in a while, like outside walked, so I think that 2 streets is fine. Now it's funny because there's a housing neighborhood to my left, and the housing neighborhood is pretty nice, and I could walk through it. Chris and I walked through it one time, and the thing was, I was feeling anxious as we were walking, and we got halfway through the house. There's somebody coming on this side of the road. I'm gonna walk on this side, even though she should be walking against traffic, but it's whatever. Sorry, I'm very opinionated. Okay, so I go for a walk, and it seems like it's crazy busy out in the world, which I'll admit used to get me really anxious. Like, oh my goodness, when something would happen, like there'd be a lot of cars or big trucks and stuff driving down the street, it used to make me so crazy anxious. But now I'm okay. I'm better. I'm enjoying this walk, even though my back is hurting and I'm really tired. But I'm just thankful that I'm able to get out. So, anyway, as I was saying earlier, I like to have everything planned. I like to have everything in my life planned. And when something goes awry, I get like all out of whack. And it's not really horrible, but at the same time, it's not really horrible, but at the same time, it's not great. I like things to be planned a certain way, and when they're not, it drives me bonkers. So, for instance, right now, this walk where I could be driving, I'm doing this walk, and my back is hurting, and my back hurts, which isn't that uncommon. I have a really bad back. which sucks. But I'm happy that I'm getting myself out. You know, it's funny because a couple of people have been asking me, like, how do I do it? What do I do? And it's just this. You know, therapy really helps. I've been talking to my therapist for a few months now. Therapy really helps. Getting your endorphins up helps. Walking helps. And I'll be honest with you, a huge part of what really helps my anxiety is my diet. For instance, I'm back on keto. I didn't do keto before, and my anxiety was really high. And then I started keto, and my anxiety was like much more manageable. I found myself going places that I haven't gone to in forever. And then when I got off keto again, my anxiety started coming back, and it started affecting me like the way it used to. So I've been just going through keto again, doing my exercises, doing what I have to do, and it's really been helping me. I feel better. I feel good. I'm outside of the house, as you could see. I'm probably like 2 streets over. So, yeah, it's not too bad. My back really hurts. Oh my God. Oh. But yeah. So let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Diet, exercise. It's so funny because, like, looking back, I didn't realize how horribly I was treating my body, how horribly I was treating myself. Like, the thing is that I realized, because I'm doing therapy, but I'm also working on some training for my business because I'm a wellness advocate with doTERRA essential oils. And so I'm hooked up with all this cool training and stuff, and it's like a lot of it is mindset, which is awesome. And you don't realize how mean you can be to yourself until you start realizing like how it affects you. I was very mean to myself. It was terrible. I was very mean. I was very hard on myself. And if something didn't go the way I wanted it to, I would beat myself up. Not literally, but, you know, mentally I would beat myself up over it. And I didn't realize that it really had taken its toll. The thing is that this is the only life we have. We have to treat ourselves with kindness and love. Because if not, we're going to attract what we're bringing into our own lives. Or we're going to bring into our own lives what we're attracting through ourselves, you know? For instance, if you're mean to yourself, why wouldn't your significant other be mean to you? Or why wouldn't your family or friends be mean to you? Whereas you wouldn't want somebody else to treat you that way. So why would we treat ourselves that way? Just the thought I've been thinking about what I'm learning is that I have to be nicer to myself. And I've been doing a pretty good job. I noticed that the nicer I am to myself, the happier I am, the better I feel. And even though I do have my moments where, you know, it's harder to push myself at times, and, you know, I still haven't gotten up to my old hometown to visit family and everything. I'm not, and, you know, obviously with Chris, I want to visit him and I want to see him and I want to move in with him eventually. But it's just, so instead of, you know, beating up on myself for not being able to do that, I just say, okay, it's okay. It happens. Like when I have a panic attack, I hate panic attacks. They're literally the worst thing in the entire world. And it's funny because prior to this, I was like, oh, a panic attack is just really heavy breathing. It's not that serious. Then I had one and I'm like, oh, so that's a panic attack. Interesting. So I kind of realized that the nicer I am to myself, the more I work out. And it's not even just like working out. It's not like, you know, I want to be skinny, I want to be muscular. Like, I don't care about that. I'm just trying to get healthy. Oh, garbage truck. So yeah. So I don't really care about building muscle or losing a ton of weight. I just want to be healthy. But I am working my way back home. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm home. I just went for my walk. It was a nice brisk walk. 17 minutes apparently, which was nice. So my back hurts. I smell like outside. And yeah, so I just wanted to end this video. I didn't want to be rude and just be like, oh, I'm walking by. I wanted to be, you know, nice. So thank you guys for coming along with me today. My walk, I'm so tired, but I feel good. I feel like I got it done, which is awesome. And maybe I'll do the treadmill later. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you're having a great week, month, and year. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.